River Studio on the banks of beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted string instruments, presents an hour of music with Live and Kickin. With your host, the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band with Bruce Anderson.
Welcome, everybody, to Live and Kicking, or in Orlando, Sanford, whatever we are, brought to you by the Gold Tone Music Group. I'm Bruce Anderson, your host, along with Tom Holler and the Cosmic Cowboy Band. Oh, that's sweet of you. And we have some great guest stars tonight. We really did. We have Justin Mason and Blue Knight, and just hearing them warm up, and they're awesome. And then after that, no less, is Kelly Jarrard, and she's very, very talented. So you will not be disappointed. But before that, I want to make one little announcement, because right after this show, please go to 502 Fallen Angel Radio, because there's going to be an interview. Mistress Angie is going to be interviewing Sherry Hersey. Now, Sherry Hersey is one of these supporting actresses. If you saw a picture of her, you go, oh, I've seen her. She's in that, right? And some people know her as Eileen Markham on Home Improvement. And she also was Paula Carson on Days of My Life. But she's been in dozens of major television shows and movies. So check that out. That should be a good interview. Mistress Angie always does a good interview with people. So enough talking on my part. We're going to start off with 3 songs, and then we'll bring up Justin Mason and Blue Knight. First song here is going to be a song called Codeine by a group that was out of Seattle called Trampled by Turtles. Ain't your baby, I ain't your baby now. Them holy rollers got kicked right out of town. It's dark where I've been staying. Don't worry, come on in. I finally found a friend. I found a friend. Codeine, codeine, you're the nicest thing I've seen for a while, for a while. You hold my hand as I step into the room. All these people, they'll be fading soon. Whispered time remembered the armored thorns and knives. It's all I've got left to hold on to. Codeine, codeine, you're the nicest thing I've seen for a while, for a while. Dusty bottles on the shelf. You can keep your words of wisdom to yourself. I love you, darling, so why can't you let me go before you find me hanging in my cell? Codeine, codeine, you're the nicest thing I've seen for a while, for a while. Dean by Trampled by Trails. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We paid good money for that. Anyway, we're going to go on to a Creedence Clearwater song. We do a lot of Creedence Clearwater. I think they're just very easy, comfortable songs to do. Not easy, but comfortable. This one's called Who'll Stop the Rain. As long as I remember, the rain's been coming down. Clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. Good men through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans and new deals, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? The singers playing, how we cheered for more. The crowd had rushed together, just trying to keep warm. Still the rain kept pouring, falling on my ears. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Down, clouds of mystery pouring confusion on the ground. Good men through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? We'll stop the rain. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. That's very nice. We're going to do one more song, and then we're going to bring the gang up here. Justin Mason and Blue Knight. And worth the wait. Worth the wait. Worth putting up with us, I think. They're that good. Yes, they're that good. We're going to do a song here by the Cleverleys. I love the Cleverleys. If you don't know who they are, check them out. They write songs. They do amazing covers. They do a bluegrass version of Bohemian Rhapsody that's unbelievable. I mean, it's dead on, with banjos and mandolins and the rest. But they also write songs too. This is one of the ones they wrote. For a banjo this close, right? Yeah, key of H. This song is called Cash Crop, of course. Davy Joe Samples was a good old boy. He's just tired of being poor. He lived down in the holler, never had a dollar from the very first day he's born. Late one night, the boys at the diner came up with a business plan. A surefire way to really get paid, 100 seeds in a coffee can. Now he's the man. Cash crop, hitching the ride, now he's cruising around in a ragtop cash crop. rode into town and the party goes on non-stop. Nobody knows how he struck gold, how he went from old up cash crop. He's a high roller wannabe, only drinks Hennessy from a crystal glass. He's got a girl in jacuzzi with a J-Lo boot and a dude that cuts his grass. He's got a new suit, gator shoe, dude took a party cruise, came back all tan. Better watch out, they're gonna find out he's the man. Cash drop, hitching a ride, now he's cruising around in a rag top. Cash drop, rode into town, party goes on non-stop. Nobody knows how he struck gold, how he went from gold on cash drop. In the state pen, but he gets a grin, thinking about getting free. Buried in his backyard is a mason jar plumb full of them seeds. Cash crop went growing a cash crop. Went to jail for a cash crop. Should have stopped to soybeans. Cash crop, the Cleverleys. But now for something, thank you. Now for something truly clever. Let's get Justin Mason and the boys up here. Let's see, we'll get off the stage here, give them a little room to get in here. Whoops, if we don't trap them up here. There we go. There you go, guys. Get you all up in there. And we're going to have to hear more about, once we get the big man up here himself, about who you guys are.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Appreciate you having us here. While the boys are getting all set, we're a bluegrass band out of Orlando, Florida. Cody and I are actually from South Florida originally. We got a guy named Mr. Lester Canada from Christmas, Florida. If anybody knows where that is, he won Jeopardy this week because there's about 3 people there. Oh. And then Terry Potmiller from Adale, Georgia, as he says. Adale. Adale. Anyway, yeah, we're super excited to be here. We're going to be playing this weekend too over in Sarasota. So this is nice to be able to come here in this beautiful place and play music for everyone.
Before I forget, I got to ask you about the Bluegrass Network or Hub that you're part of.
Yes, sir. We do a service for bluegrass in the state of Florida where we kind of gather all the information, all the festivals, all the gigs, all the shows, so people can go to one place and be able to see it. And that's FloridaBluegrass.net, also on Facebook, Florida Bluegrass Network.
FloridaBluegrass.net.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check that out. It's like, once again, I don't have it on the information about you guys. So.
Yeah, that's kind of our thing. But yeah, we're really excited to be here. We even got Lester to change his banjo strings. You should have seen those things. If I give you tetanus.
It really doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. So what are you going to play for us tonight?
Our first song is a beautiful song about the state of North Carolina. A song called "Take Me Back to Carolina."
Take me back to Carolina.
Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Been living in this factory town 6 years on the line. Can't call it home, boys, it feels like doing time. I miss the golden sunrise on the mountainside. That little thought of home, Lord, it always will be mine. Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Met the girl in Raleigh, there she stole my heart. Begged me to head north to her and make a new start. That girl stole my heart, boys, then she changed her mind. Left me in the night here, left me here behind. Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Leicester, Canada. I don't know why I stay here, it only brings me pain. Lone and broken hearted, boys, it'll drive you insane. I can hear the mountains, they're calling out to me. Back home in Carolina, boys, that's where I want to be. Take me back to Carolina. Didn't know that I would miss her so. Take me back to Carolina. Leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Well, leave me in the mountains where the cool waters flow. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that.
That was great.
Thank you. The next song that we're going to do once the banjo man gets all prepared, I get to spend most of my summers, with exception this past summer because of all the craziness, I get to spend in a beautiful place in upstate New York called the Gray Fox Bluegrass Festival, and people come from different countries and all different states to descend on this little valley in upstate New York in the Catskill Mountains. And I got to go there the summer before this with a friend of mine, and we were driving through the mountains, and Bruno started showing me this place, and right in in the South we call it a holler. Up there they call it a valley or some of that nature, and he showed me this bar, a place where it used to be a bar, called the Lighthouse, and told me a story. And we got home, and I wrote this song, and wrote it with a good friend of mine, and probably my favorite bluegrass songwriter in the whole industry, Mr. Brink Brinkman. He wrote it with me, and I was super proud. It's the first song we've got to do together, and it was nearly barely word for word, almost the exact true story of what happened. I got a call from the guy's wife after he wrote the song, and it was kind of eerie because it was almost exactly what happened. We didn't know the whole story. So it's a song called The Lighthouse. Way back in a holler, in a little mountain town, folks call it the Lighthouse. It's known for miles around. I've been a steeple, right where a bell should be, hangs a light, a beacon for all the world to see. The lighthouse calls me home, back to the fold. It's shining through the darkness to my weary soul. It's there in the distance, no matter where I roam. Thank God for the lighthouse calling me home. Well, a bar stained the soul. Back when I was young, I loved the taste of whiskey, sin on my tongue. It burned through my life like poison in my veins, the song of a mistress with a deadly refrain. Lighthouse calls me home, back to the fold. It's shining through the darkness to my weary soul. It's there in the distance, no matter where I roam. Thank God for the lighthouse calling me home. My father couldn't stand. One night he burned it down, and there he built the lighthouse, turned it into sacred ground. It's where I found Jesus. He gave his life for me. He broke the chains that held me. The Savior set me free. Lighthouse calls me home, back to the fold. It's shining through the darkness to my weary soul. It's there in the distance, no matter where I roam. Thank God for the lighthouse calling me home. Well, Jesus is a lighthouse calling me home.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We've been together a little over a year now. We all came from different bands, and Terry's been playing all sorts of different kinds of music, rock, country, bluegrass, and Lester with the famous Canada Brothers out of Christmas, Florida. And Cody and I played in the band, Bridge Burners, and a few other bands together. We've been picking and singing. And we got this band together about a year ago and started playing and singing. And now we're, this January, we're playing a lot of different places, and we're super excited to be here with you guys and part of this show. We're going to be at the Fun and Sun RV Resort this Saturday in Sarasota, matter of fact. Yeah, I keep telling Terry this is not a nudist place, okay? So he's got to bring his clothes this time. The last time we had to send him home.
And your teeth.
And your teeth. Yeah, bring both, please. Pants and your teeth. Anyway, when we first got together, we wrote, this is the very first original song that we did as a band. And we've spent a lot of hours on the road traveling back and forth to festivals. So this is our song about that good feeling of heading home. A song called South on 95. Well, long ago I made a choice to climb behind the wheel. I can't explain how it tastes, freedom makes you feel. Out on the open highway, not a thing to tie you down, until the thought of home brings you back around. Rolling along, singing a song, heading back to the place that I missed so long. Every man needs a place where he can revive. Mine is when I'm heading home, south on 95. I've seen the mountains in the springtime and the deserts in the fall. Them railroads and rivers must have crossed them all. I dug deep underground and I sailed far out to sea. There's only ever been one place that feels like home to me. Rolling along, singing a song, heading back to the place that I missed so long. Every man needs a place where he can revive. Mine is when I'm heading home, south on 95. That's Terry Miller on the bass there, and Mr. Lester Cannon on the banjo. Cody Nieves on the mandolin. Well, times are changing, but that don't bother me. Out on the open highway, where I'm gonna be. Well, there may come a day when the wheels will turn no more. And one time you hear me knock upon the door. Rolling along, singing a song, heading back to the place that I missed so long. Every man needs a place where he can revive. Minus when I'm heading home, south on 95. Take us home, Lester.
Yeah.
Thank you folks so much.
Oh, that was fantastic. Guys, thank you. That was wonderful. Before I forget, I got to thank Bill Miller for recommending you guys. Bill Miller and the Freightliner has been on the show before. So that's the way you're supposed to play the banjo, huh? I'm not anywhere close to that. That's special. That's special. Now we have a young lady. Where's Kelly? Come on, Kelly. Show the people your talent.
I gotta bring this down.
You know, no, I mean, what I love about musicians is everything you see on the website in terms of the bio is what they've provided, and if you've been to the website for this week, you'll see that Justin Mason. There's nothing on there. There's a photograph, and that's all they gave me. A little one-sentence thing. We're a bluegrass band. Well, Kelly, on the other hand, Kelly is not afraid to tell you about all the stuff she's
Give you a
done.
novel.
Because I'm sure at least half of it's true.
Yeah. Maybe a sentence or two.
Maybe more than that. So, God, I could spend half an hour reading all this. But I'm curious, what brought you down here from Atlanta, though?
Well, I started working on an album with someone that discovered me in Atlanta. He was from Sorrento. So,
okay.
Yeah, and so he said, "Hey, let's work on an album." And we worked a little bit, but it didn't work out. But it's okay because I'm working. I have another album that I worked on with a different person, and I'm also pursuing working for Disney Springs, and so I work for the Mouse now and everything like that. So, and I have a full-time music career here in Florida, and it's been working great for me. So I'm glad to be here in Florida.
Well, no, I'm glad we actually stole you from Atlanta.
Right? I know.
Go Florida.
My parents are watching in Atlanta right now, so say hello.
Now, what are you going to play for us tonight? Are these covers, originals, combinations?
Actually, I decided to do all originals.
Oh, that's
and,
nice. That's nice. We like that.
Yeah, and I'm also in the Christmas spirit, so I got a couple of Christmassy tunes.
Yeah, we should save that more often on the show. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Right? I know. I love it. Well, the first song that I'm going to sing is, this is called Time, and this is off of my album that's for sale. If you want to, I'm like plugging. Sorry, I feel like I'm at a live show.
Plug away.
My
Plug
album
away.
is for sale right now.
Plug away.
Well, my album, it's called It's Time, and this is a song called Time. And this song is about when I would struggle kind of being anxious about, oh man, am I wasting my time right now? I'm not really being productive. And even when I was writing this song, I was kind of struggling. I had a writer's block, and I didn't know how to finish the song. And eventually, I just came up with this chorus. I'm like, oh wow, there it is. It just came about. So this is a song about wasting time and making sure that you don't, and kind of, make sure that you live out your life all, in the right ways. So this is called Time. Hope you like it. Still feels the same. Nothing else has changed. Another day trying to get out of bed. Time moves slowly as I wait. The days are living days. I'm not sure what's going on in my head. I need an answer. I need a sign. I need the pennies to align.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That is great.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so the next song I'm going to play is, this is a Christmas song I wrote last year when it was a little bit warmer. It's actually very cold in Florida right now. So this is like my Florida-inspired Christmas song. It's kind of for someone who is tired of all the hot weather. You're not really in the mood. You don't. It doesn't feel like Christmas when it's hot outside. It feels like summertime. Flamingos and umbrella straws in your drinks. It's just like so. Yeah, this is called Summer Christmas. Time of year again, pretty lights and caroling. Well, I can't seem to get in the spirit, 'cause it's hot outside and I've had enough of it. Oh, Santa, please make snow on our palm trees and turn the ocean into an icy skating rink. Don't want another hot summer Christmas. I just want a cold winter day. When it comes to making snowmen, I ain't got nowhere to play. Baby, it ain't cold outside, and I ain't satisfied. Don't want another hot summer Christmas. When I hear waves crashing on the beach, I pretend that it is Santa's sleigh bells ringing. Sea breeze throwing through my hair. What if reindeer started flying through the salty air? 'Tis the season. I really want to know if I can make sand angels until they turn to snow. Don't want another hot summer Christmas. I just want a cold winter day. When it comes to making snowmen, I ain't got nowhere to play. Baby, it ain't cold outside, and I ain't satisfied. Don't want another hot summer Christmas.
Oh, that is good. That is good. That is good.
Thank you.
Now, I got to ask you another question.
Sure.
We still leave from Atlanta. That's good. You graduated with honors from Clayton State University
Yes,
with a
sir.
bachelor's degree in music and a focus in vocal performance. Now, what were your plans? That's, not a lot of people go to college to major in music, especially not that specific.
Right, yeah. Well, I figured out that music was what I wanted to do. So I wasn't sure what exactly I was going to do with music, but I figured, majoring in music is probably the best choice for me because it was my favorite thing in the world. So Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And I did a lot of classical stuff. So, you know, when you're in college doing music vocal performance, you're doing a lot of like opera and you're doing a lot of like arias. You know,
actually sang
singing.
opera.
Yeah, I sure did. I was in a couple of operas
Oh, my
in college.
goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely a whole different vibe than this.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's so you're living the dream then.
I am living the dream. Yeah, I'm living the music dream. It's great.
That's fantastic. What are you going to play for us now?
Okay, so I'm going to end it with a little nice chill kind of song. This is a song that I wrote called Leave So Soon. I actually wrote the song on piano, and I'm converting it on guitar now. And this is also, I wouldn't say this is my Christmas, it used to be my Christmas song, but it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's a wintry song, so it gives you this chilly feel in the air. So this is called Leave So Soon. Slip on my coat, step outdoors to see, breath in the air, the weather's so fair, so serene, and walking past bare trees makes me think of how I would be if you were not around for me. As I stopped by your place, you answered the door with smiles of grace. We went out for brunch and we talked until lunch and reminisced of the days we'll have to erase. And as my happiness dies, he lives much in a pie. Oh, I can see that your love for me is blooming white. Till you have to leave so soon. You see, tonight we'll dance with only the light from the moon. So tell me, why do you have to leave so soon? But before you head out, won't you spend some time with me? It's not enough to get a kiss on this cold cheek. Oh, I can see that your love for me is blooming white. Till you have to leave so soon. You see, tonight we'll dance with only the light from the moon. So tell me, why do you have to live so soon? Oh, I can see that your love for me is blooming. Why do you have to leave so soon? You see, tonight we'll dance with only the light from the moon. So tell me, why do you have to leave so soon?
Oh, wow. Wow, Kelly, thank you. Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, no,
Yeah, thanks, Bruce.
it's my absolute pleasure. It is.
great.
So we're going to try to bring you back here at the end As everyone that's watched the show know, we do a little thing at the end called Circle Being Broken. So
Yeah.
we'll try to get you back up here.
Sounds fun. That'd be great.
So we'll see you soon. Don't stay away too long. Wow, were those a lot of good originals or what? I mean, seriously. It's another example. I've said this, I know it's cliche when I say this. People would ask me, what do you think was better? And I go, I think they both were better. And that's definitely true, definitely true. Now we're gonna start off a song here. Tom's gonna sing this one, along with the Cosmic Cowboy Revival. And my more how would you say, more sparse banjo playing. I'm more economical in my banjo playing than you saw. Kids out there, do not play like this.
Yeah, don't play like this at home.
Exactly. Good way to put it. Good way to put it. Yeah. Here's a song called Wagon Wheel. We may have a little hot there, I guess, right? Gonna be okay? We'll find out. Whoop. Yeah, you might have
This
to.
mic's a little bit hot.
Yep.
All right.
All right. You'll know. Here we go. Wagon Wheel.
Head down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way to North Carolina. Stand at the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours. I picked me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for a rally I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. The North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't going back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south, out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. But he's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the son of him, my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. If I die rally, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey,
Wagon Wheel by Seth Teacher. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
Aren't they nice? I like these people. We're going to do, this is a big surprise, we're going to do a Creedence Clearwater song. Down on the Corner. Yeah. And then we'll see where that takes us. All right. And off we go. Early in the evening, just about supper time, over by the courthouse, they're starting to unwind. 4 kids on the corner, trying to bring you up. Willie picks the tune out and he blows it all out. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Rooster hits the washboard, people just gotta smile. Winky thumps the bass and he solos for a while. Poor boy twangs the rhythm out on his Kalamazoo. Willie goes into a dance, doubles on kazoo. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Just to hang around, but if you got a nickel, won't you lay your money down? Over in the corner, there's a happy noise. People come from all around, watch the magic boy. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the poor boys are playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner. Down on the corner. That one they really like. Creedence Clearwater song. I tell you, guess you can't go wrong with that, can you? So, let's see. I guess we have time for, we're going to do one more, and then we'll try to bring the gang up. This next one is an original. I used to do a Neil tribute show for a while. And at the end of the show, I would do this one song, which was sort of my homage, something like that. Yeah. Paying respect and tribute,
yes.
Tribute to Neil Young with this song. And the name of the song is Ode to Neil Young. Take a look at me now, smiling from the mirror. Though my eyes are now dim, meaning is now clear. From the summer love till the ending, your music helped us in understanding that there's a better world for each and every one. Hold your songs will go on and on and on. You talk about war and love, you put them in your songs. You sang about the earth and caring right where it belongs. Thanks to Ohio Needle and the damage done. And Heart of Gold, boy, I could go on. That there's a better world for each and every one. Hold your songs will go on and on and on. Here we go. bands, helping children and farmers, taking so many stands. Thanks for Harvest Moon along the way, and for the music you do today. Thanks for a better world for each and every one. Hope your songs will go on and on and on. Hope your songs will go on and on and on. Hope your songs will go on and on and on. Oh, Danielle Young. There's Danielle. Thank you, guys. Now, I think it's one of the most fun parts of the show. Will the circle be unbroken with whoever can fit up here? Just squeeze in here somehow, grab any instrument you feel like playing, or just sing. There is a very little rules, organization, anything. Seriously, this is just get up here and bang around. And oh, there we go. Well, we're going to think thin. That's how we're going to do this. I mean, we have some different sized people on this stage. I don't know if you noticed, but so our camera guy. And by the way, I have to thank Rohan Smith. He's the one that recommended Kelly, by the way. Yeah. Even though we had touched base before, we time moves on,
Yeah, he's only at Sanford Brewing.
Yeah, and he saw you, said, "Hey, Bruce, you got to have her on the show." And
I love networking.
it's an excellent idea. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, here, I'll give you some more room. There you go. There's a little bit more. All right. I'll just start it. So I don't know why I should start it, but I'll go ahead and start it.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. All right. I guess. I don't know if we should do that or not. Well, let's do it clean because they're really good. All right. We already have a mandolin player. So let's see. Oh, he doesn't have a microphone though. But yeah, there you go. Okay. And that way, I'll just do this. I'll chuck and you play. All right. The circle being broken. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day. By the way, you guys think any verse you want to. I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
We're back home. The home was lonesome. For my mother, she had gone. All my brothers, sisters crying. All the home so sad and alone.
Will the circle be unbroken,
By and by, Lord, by and by.
by and by?
There's a better home awaiting in
The sky, Lord, in the sky. Big lead part. Here we go. There's Kelly. Undertaker. Take. Please drive slow for that lady you are hauling for will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more time. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Big ending. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. That's our show for tonight, everybody. Thank you. That's great. Wow, what a show. What talent, I'm telling you. We'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m.